We follow a lady in some kind of abandoned warehouse as she finds some hard drives and boots up a laptop. These hard drives contain video logs from none other than Dr. Edwin Jenner, who, if you don't recall, was the scientist at the CDC trying to find a cure from all the way back in season 1 of the main show. He was apparently sending these videos to a researcher in France who apparently has done some kind of research on different types of walkers. The woman is then interrupted by some guy speaking French and saying nothing of importance, and he shoots her dead. Within moments, she gets back up as a walker and starts running at the door and beating the fuck out of it with almost inhuman strength. This is our first look at variant walkers. Well, it's the first look if you were watching these as they aired, since they didn't actually show up in the main show until season 11, which came out after World Beyond. Chronologically speaking, the first time we've ever seen a variant walker. Now, I've already expressed my opinions on variants back in the main show video, and my opinion on that really hasn't changed. I think they're kinda lame and generic and take away a bit of the realism that the Walking Dead universe was originally known for. However, I think the way that they revealed them here is pretty cool. The Dr. Jenner cameo is a fun callback, and it's also revealed that the outbreak possibly started in France and is implied that the French scientist trying to cure it ended up making it worse. With the Daryl Dixon spinoff sending Daryl to France a few years later, it seems as though this scene was meant to be clear setup for that. Now my question is, why the fuck is this just tagged onto the end of World Beyond, a show that has nothing to fucking do with any of this? The only connection that you could make here is that the scientists in World Beyond were trying to find a cure, and that's the same thing that Dr. Jenner was doing, and presumably also these French scientists, so there's like a loose connection there. But even then that doesn't make sense because this French lady isn't even CRM as far as I can tell, and if she was meant to be, then she was clearly retconned to be part of La Pavois from the Daryl spinoff, which has nothing to do with the CRM. Pretty sure I said that right. I don't speak French because I'm white. I also find it incredibly telling that when the finale aired, this was seemingly the only thing that any news publication wanted to talk about. You know, it's not about where the characters end up, not how their arcs were handled, not about the writing, none of that. It's just like, oh, more expanded universe lore. Can't wait to see where this goes. Like, what a fucking marketing nightmare that your fucking post-credit scene that's meant to tease a different show ended up overshadowing everything else that went on in your finale episode. While this scene is cool and all, it really contributes nothing to the Walking Dead universe, since everything in it was better established in the other shows, and it has zero connection to the show that is arbitrarily attached to.